Welcome, Vault Dwellers. My name is Nacho Bidness, and this is episode 22 of my Fallout 4 No Loot Challenge Run. The rules are fairly simple. I am not allowed to use the A button to take anything out of the world or out of a container and put it into my character's inventory. The notable exception are crops in my own settlements. I figure those are a renewable resource. I'm not hurting the settlers by taking them. And I need A, something for my character to eat because we're playing on survival mode, and B, something to barter with so that we can get the junk that is required to play the game. This fella has a very hard time with the concept of walls, apparently. If you like these episodes, please do be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you know when I release more episodes. It does help my channel grow. If you dislike, please tell me why in a comment so that I know what I can do better for you next time. A dislike without context leaves me unable to determine what it is that I should be working on to make a better product for you. Thanks for your consideration. As far as where we stand right now, I ended last episode by getting a couple new settlements and getting Kate's companion quest completed. However, her perk did not unlock. And that has since happened. Kate just really likes spending time in settlements, and I was low on ammo and was also noticing that some of my settlements were topping out as far as population versus beds, and I was starting to get some attacks in some places. So I just spent some time going around and reinforcing places, making some upgrades where necessary. I also got Egret Tours and Somerville Place, both new settlements from last episode. Got those kind of built up into functional places. They don't have many people living in them right now, but all the infrastructure is there for people as they move in response to the recruitment beacon. I also managed to pick up some heavy combat armor for Kate's chest and right leg. Still no signs of a combat armor helmet, and that is a disappointment, but we are going to have to move on. The plan for today is to go get a new companion. I've been saying all along that the companion perks are especially important to me in this run because I don't have bobbleheads or magazines that I can collect. And so I am doing my very best to get all the companion perks unlocked, just as, little bonuses that I can get that I wouldn't have otherwise. I don't think that I would normally go and spend the time to get all the companions and all the perks. That said, some of our companion perks have been locked out for us. For example, McCready's perk. I really, really wanted that one. Spent a lot of time trying to get it, only to be foiled at the very end because I am not able to pick up the cure for McCready's son in the depths of medtech research, and surprisingly enough, McCready also will not pick that up. It makes no sense to me that he won't pick up the cure for his own son, that I have to do it first and then give it to him, but such is the way that the game is programmed. And because I think we're going to be spending a little bit more time in civilized places for a little bit, I want to see if I can get Curie unlocked. And we were not able to access that quest the last time we were in Vault 95, so I am going to take a look around and see if I can, or sorry, not Vault 95, Vault 81. I'm going to take a look around and see if I can get that quest to activate. Well, I think we are in luck.
Finish this conversation.
Because everyone around the vault is talking about how sick Austin is. He's been bitten by something and now he is very ill. And Mary would be glad to help a little boy who's sick.
Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to
Seems like a stretch, but okay. And Doctor, why in the world are you so filthy? Are you burying your face in your experiments here? Good Lord. It's, there are washcloths and clean water in this vault.
I never should have gotten him started on Jim.
So, yeah, let's go talk to the doctor and see if he can... Actually, Bobby. Bobby is the one who was going to show us where his secret stash is. And let us into the backside of the vault. And because it is mostly mole rats in here, I think we're going to go with the 10mm pistol. Got plenty of ammo for everything. We did pick a bunch of crops and get ourselves a bunch of caps during our interlude between episodes. So we got everything that we need as far as supplies. And if we are very careful and very, very lucky, we can go through this without getting sick ourselves. And I would like to do that because I want to give the cure to Austin, but mainly just because not so much of the debuff, because of the a bed. I'll take a save, sure. Like I was saying, it's not the health debuff that really bothers me about the mole rat disease. It's that there will be an icon on my character's screen for the rest of the game. And that means constantly having to check and make sure whether or not I have a actual disease that requires some kind of action on my part, like taking some antibiotics or perhaps visiting a doctor, versus just the mole rat disease that is always there. And it's just an annoyance that I don't want if I can avoid it. However, I am not going to go back and replay this level many times over in an attempt to try and avoid the mole rat disease. If it happens, it happens. There are some turrets here, and we heard a Protectron yelling at us, so he'll probably poke his head around the corner here in a minute. Maybe. Here he comes. And Vast Defense is going to do a good job protecting us. I'll go ahead and take credit since we're going to take so many shots on this Protectron. And we should have ourselves most of another critical in hand by the time we're done with this guy. And I think there's actually kind of a long way to go before we get to the mole rats. So I will probably skip ahead a little bit here. See a Protectron in a tube. Do we have a... Yes, there's a terminal here. I'm willing to bet that if we hack that, we'll have a new Protectron friend. So I'll skip ahead a little bit when we get to the mole rats. Well, I haven't seen any mole rats yet, but I'm starting to hear some growling. There's one. Starting to hear some growling. It took the Protectron a long time to walk this far, but he's helped us out some. This mole rat has decided to pop in behind us, but thankfully we were able to take that one out without too much trouble. And it looks like we're in the clear again. And buddy, do you want to maybe turn around and go deeper into the vault? Like, that would be really awesome if you would escort me the rest of the way. Well, shoot, I think our Protectron friend has decided to do some kind of patrol route rather than go all the way to the end of the vault, which is
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown.
too bad. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be another around here. So some more lore on that terminal and a chance to
He's going to be just fine.
overhear some folks on the other side of the wall in the vault. But nothing that is particularly illuminating. So let's go ahead and get ourselves continuing to move forward. And
well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could
I feel a great swell of pity
You're whining
for
about spending time with your family.
that couple's daughter.
We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so
I
busy,
feel
Holt.
very
You have
lucky
so
that
much
I
to do.
grew up in
Please,
a household with two parents that actually liked each other. I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it because I haven't experienced it, and I'm grateful for it.
Medical observation.
Understood. But overseer.
So
No buts.
some more
Go to the vault.
overheard conversations, but
Yes, overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good.
that's nothing all that interesting. So if we're lucky, we can take some of these guys out while we're still sneaking before they can charge us.
Gets us secure.
And just kind of do a little bit of a fade up here. It's really the dirt that is the most dangerous part, you know, that they can just pop out of anything dirt. And if you're standing on top of it, you just can't see them coming. But we're in danger, but so far, so good. I think I might actually try the Cosmic Cannon. I wonder if the pushback effect on this might help
For you to show your
prevent me from getting bit. No way to find out except but to try it. My arm is broken though. How did that happen? I think I may have damaged myself from that. And so I am going to go ahead and take a stim pack and take some water. And we have to do that because actually, I take that back. We might have. I am almost certain that I walked past a water fountain. I'm going to go see if I can find that without having to drink water because, well, it's expensive and I don't want to if I don't have to. Walk back to the place where the water fountain and bed was. Here we are again, and I am just wondering if maybe this barrier effect on this rifle might scare up some more rats. Oh god, I just broke both arms. Son of a gun. Well, I guess another stim pack is in order, and maybe we're just not going to use this area effect gun in tight quarters, because it just doesn't seem to be doing us very much good. We're actually doing ourselves a great deal of harm with it. So it's kind of slow and steady wins the race. Just looking for guys to pop up, and so far nothing. And there's a mole rat. And are there any more? Okay.
Disgusting. Smells like the bathroom after Salisbury steak night.
Gross, Kate. Alright. No dirt in this room, so they can't pop out of nowhere. It doesn't mean they're not round. In fact, yeah, since there's dirt in that cell, that one's just decided to spring out of the ground, and here's another one. Are there any more? Yes. Oh god, this one's running right at me. Phew. Okay. That was scary. But kind of one more room past. And is there anything else in here? No? Okay. If we're lucky, maybe we can sneak our way all the way to Curie and just kind of bypass the rest of these guys. No, we're not going to be lucky. That guy at least looks like he is locked in a cell. So we'll just take a manual shot at that one. And the brackets are shuffling like there's more around here. What's this terminal? That terminal is expert, so even if there are some turrets or something that might be able to help us, we are not going to be able to get those unlocked. Would have been nice to maybe be able to lock the cell doors, for example. But, okay, here comes another one, and there's another one right behind it. As long as we can get the drop on them, we're okay. Critical just to make sure that it doesn't race across the room and pop out of the ground at us. Oh god, we're in danger.
You lose.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh god. Save you, Vasquez. Oh. Alright, that was kind of terrifying. I didn't need that. We'll see if we've got... Brackets are not shuffling, so I think that we are in the clear for now, and I feel like we have to be getting close. Let's see. So we've got some lore and some more lore, and we get to this final piece of lore. And now I'm not sure which way to go. I think this is the final room that's kind of in this direction. Can we go? Is there like some kind of place where we have to go behind the walls or something. I'm not sure. No. I will kind of wander around here like a dummy, and when I figure out what I'm supposed to do next, I will get back. Well, I figured it out, and it's bad news. While we're standing here with Kate, let's see if she's going to. No, we can't. We can't even target it. So I have found a password for what I assume is the password for this expert locked terminal over here. And this is a rare example in Fallout 4 where a skill check can skip over part of a quest. I could have skipped over this dangerous room full of mole rats with mole rat disease if I was able to unlock this terminal. Unfortunately, the door itself also says that it requires a terminal. Now, Kate says she might be able to do something with it, so let's have her try it out. Because if she can't unlock this door, yeah, that means we're stuck. Now, I do have a couple of perks in hand. I could unlock expert hacking, but I really don't want to spend 2 perks to try and advance this quest that I still may not be able to complete, because I don't know if there is like a vial of the cure at the end of the quest that I would have to pick up. And so I could spend those 2 perks and still not finish this quest and still not get Curie unlocked as a companion. Since we're here, I will show you what I am spending those perks on. I wasn't in a rush to do it because they're not much use here inside this vault. But I have been saying for a while now that I want to get down the perception tree, and sure enough, we've gotten far enough that we can get to sniper. Now, the first rank of being able to hold your breath longer, useful, but not that fantastic. Now, the knockdown effect is pretty good, but I am really looking forward to the last rank, which is going to be a 25% accuracy to headshots as the enemies start to scale up. Right now I can mostly kill enemies with a shot to the body if it's a sneak attack. But as they continue to scale, I'm going to need to be able to do those with headshots. And so yeah, that's going to be extremely useful down the road, but not right this minute. So what do we do about this little conundrum? Well, it turns out that Nick Valentine can hack terminals, which means that we are just going to have to set this quest aside until we come back with Nick Valentine. There is an element of risk to that, though, because all throughout the vault, everybody is saying that Austin is dying. Austin will die soon without a cure. Please hurry, get the cure so that Austin doesn't die right away. If the game is programmed so that if I leave this vault, I lose the quest, I may have the entirety of Vault 81 very unhappy with me. So, Kate, are you coming with me, or are you still trying to unlock that door? And one of the reasons why I was really hoping to complete this quest was because there is some stuff that I want to buy at the store in the vault, and I was hoping that perhaps by completing the quest and everybody love me and they've got my own room in the vault and all that, maybe that also translates to a discount at the store. Don't know if that is true or not true, and I don't know what's going to happen when I pop out of this vault without a cure in hand, but I see no other choice. I have managed to ramble almost long enough to actually get back out of here, but I was going to say, but not quite. But hey, what do you know? Here's the door. So let's take a run over to the store and see if they're willing to deal with us or if they have decided that we are scum and not somebody that they would like to deal with. Now, I am thirsty, and while we're here, we might as well take advantage of these water fountains because they're not irradiated. And how often do you find that out in the Wasteland?
Poor Priscilla.
Little overseer. I hope she
Slept since it happened.
will just kind of stay as is, and this whole vault will just kind of stay in a state of
Those screws.
I don't know, suspended animation. At least I hope that we don't have a kind of hidden clock advance on us. But since we're here, let's go ahead and get ourselves our charisma gear on, and we're also going to take a somewhat unusual step. This stuff that I'm wanting to buy is so expensive that every point matters quite a bit when it comes to the charisma. So I know that you're very worried about your grandson, I think, but would you be willing to sell me some booze? So that is not booze that increases charisma. I was really hoping to find some beer. Strength and intelligence. Strength, no. Well, that is unfortunate. Is there anything else in here that might... No. Like I said, I was really hoping that she might sell me some beer, and that would help reduce the price of this armor that I'm about to buy. Of course, then again, I just didn't actually check Alexis's inventory. Alexis, maybe you might sell me a beer?
Let's see what you've got. Great. I have all sorts of odds.
What do we got? Nope. More bourbon and more whiskey. They like their spirits in the vault, but not so much their beer. So that's too bad, but still, what is the point of having money if you're not willing to spend it? I want both of these pieces of armor. Now, it does mean that I'm going to be giving up my left and right arm, which is strength and endurance on one arm and agility and perception on the other. I'm giving up 4 special points. And that kind of stinks, but the armor that I'm using now is metal armor. This is combat armor. It is a dramatic improvement in the level of protection that it provides, and a 10% reduction in action points, cost, and VATS. That's pretty good. Getting myself a 15% damage reduction while standing still. That's also pretty good. I think it's probably worth the trade-off here. Still, 18,000 caps. That is a lot of melons that I had to pick. Do we have anything that I can sell to try and offset this a little bit? Nope. Once again, Alexis gets to have a whole lot of caps dumped into her inventory, and we're going to say goodbye to those forever because we don't have anything to trade. It happened the same thing when we bought the Overseer's Guardian from her. Still, we have got ourselves a couple nice new pieces of armor. Nobody has immediately said, oh, well, you came out of that vault and you don't have the cure in hand, so clearly Austin's going to die. So we can hope that when we come back here with Nick Valentine to hack that terminal, that maybe Austin will still be alive. hang in there, buddy. It'll probably only be about 6 months before I get back to you. Sorry, we gotta go see if we can get Strong unlocked, since we can't get Curie. I will join you back in Hangsman Alley when we take a look at our new armor. Back at Hangman's Alley, and since the last time I think I kind of showed you guys this place, I have added some additional crops. I did have to finally resort to using some of these garden plot pieces, but just wanted to try and get as many crops as possible in here and get as many settlers working on crops as I could. I do sometimes wonder if I have accidentally turned Mary into some kind of land-owning baroness, and all of these settlers are her serfs that are working for her for the privilege of living on her land. It doesn't sound very good when you look at it like that, does it? But that is perhaps a discussion and some deep thought for another day. At any rate, I've already gone ahead and picked all my crops and sold them off so that we can start making a dent in getting our pile of caps back from that armor that we just bought over at the vault. Speaking of, let's see what we can do with this stuff. I've been picking shadowed on everything, and it may not be necessary given that my sneak is now top rank, and I've had things like super mutants actually stumble into me and still not broke my sneak, but I'm going to keep with it because ultimately Mary is pretty much a dead woman once she is caught. Still, we are also going to use this. Well, I don't know. Should we go and keep with the muffled, or do we go with something else? I think we will go with muffled, and just to make sure. Although, what are we out? Bone. It's an interesting material requirement. I wondered what we were out of that we couldn't make these. Bone? Huh. Anyways, we're going to go with muffled, just again to try and keep that sneak as high as we can possibly get it. And so we're going to make the same changes here. And let's see what happens to our character stats once we put our new armor on. As of right now, our hit points are 373, action points 175, carry weight 170, and 93, 90, and 20. So if we put our new Overseer stuff on, we get 109, 116, and 20. So that is a significant increase in our ability to survive a hit. Our carry weight goes down to 160. I'm okay with that once I dump these other pieces of armor off. We're going to be back into a decent amount of carry weight that we've got. And our hit points, 373 still as well. Action points go down to 165, which is a little sad. But we also have a 10-point reduction in action point costs. Let's see what happens if I target one of these things. And we can get 4 shots in at least while we're rested. I will be eager to see what happens once we no longer have our rested bonus, to see if we can still get that 4 shots in. We could get 3 shots and vats with that, with our Overseer's Guardian, without rested. in the meantime, I have some retirements to do because these are significantly worse than what our companion is using, and the special point bonuses don't really help them. So I've taken the liberty of going ahead and putting a new mannequin in our weapon closet here, and we're going to go ahead and put those pieces of armor on there. The other thing that we're going to do here is I just don't think that the Sonic Maximized Cosmic Cannon Rifle has been really all that great. Tried it out in a number of situations, and with the exception of some swarm enemies at long range, it really has not been terribly useful. So it can join Betsy here in retirement. Didn't use it long enough, didn't like it enough to bother giving it its own name. Goodbye for now. Actually, goodbye forever. Because under this rule set, I can never pick those things up again. How are we doing on carry capacity now that we've gotten rid of those things? It's better, but not great. We can help out a little bit by putting our other backpack mod on, but not right now because I feel like we're doing all right on consumables when it comes to food, water, and ammo. Is there anything else that we have that's weighing us down that we could get rid of? Not really. Actually, we can get rid of a couple of pounds if we sell these mods that we're not using anymore that we took off of our armor. So we'll get that taken care of and discuss what we're going to do next. So, with the exception of Nick Valentine, there are no additional companions in the base game that we haven't at least tried to unlock their companion perk. There is one, Preston Garvey, that we've just not been in the area of the castle and haven't had anything draw us in that direction yet to worry about trying to get his perk unlocked just yet. So that leaves Strong. Strong is the only companion in the base game that we haven't at least introduced ourselves to yet. And so I think that we're going to go do that. Let's go ahead and get our quest for that, for investigating the Trinity Tower. Actually, this quest went from investigate Trinity Tower to having the actual curtain call quest pop up because we got Anne Hargraves and she told us that her friend was in trouble. It's going to take a while to walk over there, so I'll get back to you once we're done. You join me with the action already in progress. I was trying to make a kind of slow orbit of the tower here and figure out the best way to get in, and Kate, bless her murderous little overly aggressive heart, decided to take a double barrel shotgun and YOLO charge those super mutants. So I guess the best way in, according to Kate, is the front door. And hopefully we have maybe already taken out. Oh, no, I still hear some mutants talking. A crippling board. Well, there are times when the whole no loot challenge seems quite alright, because there's no way that I would have picked up a crippling board for even trying to sell it. Still, we have ourselves an uphill battle.
someone there.
Well, the super mutants have misgendered Kate. That's just not cool, man. Kate, would you like to come in here? Close enough.
You only kill the weakest of us! It only makes us stronger! If they cannot kill one puny human, they are less than nothing!
Fist, I am going to enjoy killing you.
You fight well for a human! Now die like one!
Stuff here.
My warriors are waiting for you!
Surely they are, but I am kind of a big deal.
Someone found you again.
Basic super mutants. So that's all we have. Well, I normally cut it when I die, but that was just entirely too ironic. I was getting ready to say, basic super mutants. If that's all we have to deal with, we're going to be in great shape. I am not going to make you rewatch me getting to that point again. I am going to load a save, obviously, and when we get back to that point, I will pick up the story from there. So we're back where the elevator drops us off, and we're going to try and do a better job of spotting the super mutant with the rocket launcher before they shoot us in the face compared to last time. And here again, as long as we get the drop on these guys and can shoot them from sneak, we're still one-shotting them. But yeah, we can get one-shotted ourselves if we are not very careful. And is this? No. I was hoping maybe it was another elevator up. We could just kind of skip this level. But that would be too easy. Surely the game developers would not design it like that. And so we're just going to take a very slow and careful and methodical walk through these back areas and make sure that we don't get still keeping an eye out for our rocket launcher friend. Is there anybody in here? There's a couple somebodies in here. And I think we're going to be able to take him down with a single VATS round. Maybe not. Uh-oh. That one is... Heck, there's still... That's a Brut. And... hopefully VATS defense will keep us alive while we take him out. Okay. Now, it occurs to me that I'm still carrying around Old Faithful. And I think that it is probably getting outclassed at this point. So now that we have kind of cleared a few enemies out, let's see if we can take out a few more with Old Faithful here, since hopefully we're not going to get swarmed at this point. Because I think it's probably, let's see, what do we got here? Sharp. Oh, I do enjoy a good piece of sharp armor.
What's
Come on out. There we go. Yeah, you can see that this is just not really doing the job anymore. And so I'd like to kind of draw the ammo down and eventually retire this guy. For now, we'll just, it's a good thing Kate has decided to hang out on a lower floor instead of coming up here and doing a YOLO charge on a mutant. And we can creep back up here and hopefully get the drop on this guy. I'll just take a critical, just to be sure. Probably should have saved that for a Brut or other higher level super mutant, but too late now. And that's interesting. It just said auto saving on my screen. What happens if I try and load that? Huh. Well, that is an unusual thing to see on survival difficulty. Just a mid-level save. I don't know that I've encountered that anywhere else. Not gonna say no, as long as it doesn't do more than a couple saves and keep, overwrite all of my save files so that I would be essentially stuck here. I'm hoping that this is going to take us all the way to the roof level because just don't want to fight any more super mutants than I have to. So yeah, I think we're up to, we're not to the roof, but we're getting really close. And I am in caution, and I don't know where the enemy is, and I do not like that. Maybe it's for the best that we had that weird save. So there's a knockdown effect from Penetrator coming into play.
You mean that's it?
I'd like to, seems to be stuck in a corner, and I would like to back off a little bit. Now I am stuck in a corner and I just got overboard. So Fist is yelling about a stupid lady, so maybe he's figured out that we're not a man. I wonder if that was a deliberate choice. When Fist got the gender wrong, if maybe that was a choice by the game designers because super mutants have no gender, and in some ways I think super mutants have forgotten gender. They always seem to present as male, with the wonderful exception of two Nightkin in Fallout New Vegas that spring to mind. One was she ran the radio station at Black Mountain and had a robot named Rhonda. And the other was a companion that you could get in Jacobstown. I think her name was Lily. And she had some vague memories of being a grandmother and having grandchildren, which is probably actually worse than having no memory at all, is knowing that you've lost something but you can't put your finger on what. Strong reps are up this way, but his Fist up this way. Here's one mutant one, and hello, Fist. Let's see if we can get a critical on you. All things considered, I probably should have switched over to Overseer's Guardian. Fist is a boss character after all, and it would have been a lot smarter to be using my most powerful gun on him. Still, if he's going to stand in one spot and shoot at Kate, we'll try and take advantage of that. We are going to have to hopefully get a stim pack on her. What if we try to take his arm out? Could we maybe knock the gun out of his hand? Or kill him. Either works. And we're up to level 45. That's great. So, he had a minigun, not a legendary minigun. And Kate, you once again have proven yourself to be brave but dumb. Just like so many of the companions in this game. nice that there's a weapons workbench so that you can... Oh no! Trinity Tower cell key. Crap! Am I not going to be able to get strong?
Magnificent boy! A rescue. First to actually make it to the cage. Think the super mutants killed.
Well, I'm glad that we're not getting eaten.
They know a human is attacking the tower.
I'll unlock.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and get the cage unlocked and get you guys out.
By the way, he's with me. Please, don't shoot him.
Don't intend to, but... Oh, that's a master lock. Kate, can you handle a master lock?
I think I can pick this.
Oh, no. Come on.
Go check that out.
Unlock this door. Don't make this... Don't make me waste my time on this stupid assault on this tower. It might help if you move closer to the lock, Kate. I mean, I'm not an expert, but 2 feet away from the... No. Alright, Kate, are you willing to try again?
Check it out.
No problem. This lock's the challenge. Crash your fingers.
Alright, my fingers are crossed, Kate. Oh, good. I was afraid that this was going to be another quest that I couldn't complete. And speaking of more super mutants, holy crap. That is... I mean, they warned us, but still. I didn't remember that we had any sneak up behind us. I just remembered the long firefight on the way down the side of the tower. And my head has been injured. I am thirsty and hungry. So we're just going to stop in the middle of a gunfight and have a little snack. And let's see, am I still hungry? Yes, I am still hungry. So what else do we have to eat? We got some razorgrain. And we might as well take this perk for this level. Actually, can I get the next level? No, not yet. Next level. I'll be able to get the last rank of rifleman. For now, you're going to get a 25% bonus to headshots in VATS. And that's going to be handy. Alright. So, is that all of them? Looks like it. Guys, let's go for a precarious ride down the side of the building. Ooh, that is a long way down. Hey, everybody's on board. Let's go. Civilizing super mutants. That is an ambitious goal. I don't think that you're wrong for trying, Rex, but I think you're silly for being optimistic enough to think that you might succeed. Kind of surprised Rex didn't go the same cell with backwards. I'm surprised Strong didn't go insane in the cell with Rex, because Rex just seems to never shut up. Yeah, much better chances on the headshots in VATS. And that's just great. I will take that all day long. Next thing is going to be getting the Penetrator perk unlocked. I forgot that there was multiple stages to this ride. I wonder how many more we've got. And, alright, there's Strong. Where's Rex? Rex? Alright, well, let's go and see if maybe he decides to come back and join us or not. Missed and missed there, but hey, since we're already past him, who cares? Here comes Brut. Take a critical on him. And not enough action points for that butcher. But since we stopped, I guess we're going to have plenty of chances at it. I would have much rather just kind of kept on going. But I think, yeah, we're getting close to street level. We're almost there. In fact, we are there. Pants on, and maybe get just a little more experience points. Man, I don't really want to have a conversation while I'm in danger, though. I can't figure out where it's coming from, so let's talk, but let's talk fast.
Many thanks for that timely rescue.
Why in the world were you even up there?
Attempting to teach those super mutants human culture, trying to civilize them. I thought if they could just experience the majesty of Shakespeare, it would change them forever. And who better?
I mean, I have to admire
the wonders of the bard,
the man for trying to make lives better, and yet the level of naivety is just astonishing.
I'd like you to have this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think
have this. Did we get some kind of crest reward that's not just caps and experience? Huh. What do we got here? Oh, wait for that invisible to fade, and what do we have? I thought I saw something about a dress. Charisma 3. And it leaves my arms bare. Ooh. How does it look? Oh, that is stunning. Oh, this... I should have done this quest much sooner. An extra point of charisma every time I interact for selling stuff? Heck, yeah. Well, Kate, it's been nice. I am actually not going to take your armor off of you, though, because Strong can't wear it. Is there anything else that you have that I need to get back, though? Other than that bobby pin, no. Because that baseball bat was yours to begin with. So, Kate, it's been nice knowing you. We might adventure again someday, or I might come by to get your stuff once we get Curie in human form. Why are you trying to find milk, though?
Milk is secret to humans. Macbeth say milk make humans strong. Stronger than super mutants. Strong.
Oh, strong.
Drink milk.
You know this is metaphorical milk, right?
Stronger than human.
You know what metaphorical means? Can you say
I'll
metaphorical?
honor my promise.
Good. Strong travel with human. Human helps strong find milk of human kindness. Strong learn secret of humans.
I need you to keep this one alive, Strong.
Don't worry. Strong smash enemy.
Alright, Kate. We're going to send you to the drive-in with all the other companions that we aren't using anymore. Just nice to have a single location that we know where to find them.
Heads up.
Alright, Strong. What do you have in your inventory? Not much. And not much I can do to help you with the armor situation because I cannot buy super mutant armor so far as I know. Which means that, well, you get a loincloth and some bracers and some boots. Good luck, man. Let's go ahead and head back to Hangman's Alley. We're back at Hangman's Alley, and I have already kind of, out of curiosity, went and picked crops with Strong, just because I was curious. How much could this big guy carry? And the answer is, he carries an awful lot of crops. This is fantastic. I'm going to have to go down to Diamond City to sell this all. I won't be able to even sell it all, even in my own settlement. I also went and found in the Vault-Tec vendor's inventory this collectible baseball. Now, this is not the signed baseball that Mo Cronin wanted me to get, and yet I am kind of curious if Mo might be interested in buying this thing. So we'll give that a shot when we get down to Diamond City. As for now, though, I think we have done enough for this episode. We got ourselves a fantastic new piece of kit in the form of Agatha's dress here. And we have finished up with Kate. We have got roadblocked on getting Curie unlocked, but we have a plan for that, and we have our new friend Strong. And I think that means that next week we'll finally, after, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks at least, be ready to resume our journey towards the Museum of Witchcraft. I hope you're looking forward to that. If you are, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that you know when that episode comes out. If you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you did not like, please tell me why in a comment so that I know what to do to improve for you next time. A dislike without context doesn't tell me what it is that I should be working on. Thanks for your consideration. And until next time, I'm saying my name is Nacho Bidness. It's a great big wasteland out there. Let's go have fun in it.